Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13, the show, and we've got some more Atlanta Braves franchise coming your way. Look at how we're doing. We are 11-3 in spring training thus far. In the Grapefruit League, that is really, really tough to do because you have a lot of great teams. But hopefully this is something indicative of what we're going to be seeing during the regular season. So as we go up against the Marlins, I am kind of confident about how this game is going to go. But we'll see how it all plays out in this one. So we're going to get things started off here with BJ Upton up at the plate. We are on pitch number 2 of the game. And this one is going to go into the gap in left center. This definitely has the chance to go over the wall, and it does. So a solo shot to get things started off. And with BJ Upton as a leadoff hitter, I kind of have the same expectations for him as I do any leadoff hitter. You know, somebody who hits for contact, gets on base, steals, and, you know, scoring position, and we're pretty good about bringing him home. But I'm not going to go ahead and complain if he's hitting home runs. Just not what I was expecting at that point from him. But, you know, that's going to go ahead and, of course, give us a 1-0 lead. So from pitch number 2 of this game, Miami is going to have to try and fight back to get and stay in this one here. So Heyward with a good shot that goes up the middle, just a little roller here. That's going to put him on first. But the thing with Heyward, as well as a lot of the players on my team, he's got some speed. I plan on using that speed. So I'm going to head for second here. A good pitch for me to go on. I make it in there, no problem at all. So I'm kind of excited about this because with the Tigers, all I had was Austin Jackson. It's the only person I could steal bases with. With the Braves, like I mentioned, I have a lot of players who I feel confident could steal second, maybe even third. So you'll be seeing a lot of highlights like that throughout the entire year. So still runners on first and third. This one is going to be a high fly ball into center field. With Heyward's speed, I'm pretty confident that even though we're going to see a good throw towards home, yep, no problem at all. I get in there. The score is going to be 2-0 after that. Giancarlo Stanton coming up next. Now, you guys have noticed already this video is a little bit different from an audio standpoint. Here's why. Okay, so this weekend is going to be crazy because it's my wife's birthday. So I'm not going to be able to live stream on Sunday. Saturday, I have to work early and kind of do some stuff here to kind of get ready for her birthday, like buy her a present and everything. But I wasn't going to have time to go ahead and re-record this. Things got messed up when I was recording it, so I had to go ahead and re-render it using a different program, and the sound is off by a lot. I mean, it's not even worth watching because, you know, people will be fielding and you'll hear the bat swing, or you'll hear a ball get caught in a glove, and, you know, the ball is nowhere on the screen, whatever. So I apologize that the sound is not the best on this one, but I figured that you guys would rather watch something and have the audio turned way down on this than not get anything from the Braves until Monday. So you've noticed to the schedule how it's going to go. I'm going to be switching off between Kevin Millar and Lou Gehrig every day, and then also switch off between Braves and Diamond Dynasty. We'll see how long that goes here because I see that it's coming at the expense of some of the other series that I'm doing. But anyway, we strike out Stanton. Things are going pretty slow in this video here. I mean, we're only in the top of the second. But this is going to be another good hit for me. And that one's going to get fumbled, but that's all right. It's not like it really hurt the Marlins or anything like that because I'm on first base. I mean, if I would have advanced over to second because of something like that, that would have been a big deal. But not going to worry about it that much here. I get the single out of it. Now in the top of the second, still runner on first. I go ahead and I lay down the bunt here with Minor. He's going to be out at first, but that's going to allow me to advance the runner over to second. So it's kind of cool that I lay down the bunt. I don't do that too often here. I didn't do it really at all with the Detroit Tigers franchise. But, gosh, a good hit in the right field. That'll put runners on first and third. We may be seeing another run already. It all depends on what happens. So BJ Upton getting it done there. All right, top of the third. Nothing happened on that one, but it was still a good string of some hits here. This one goes into right field. So another single for me. There's been a lot of hits actually against the Marlins. Marlins have definitely been struggling when it comes to pitching. The confidence level is, halfway to where it should be. I've got things figured out. I mean, I kind of know, fastball, but there I go towards second again. Another great one for me to go on right here with Upton. So, Justin Upton, I should clarify right there. I guess I can't say Upton at all, really, unless I kind of preface it by saying Justin or BJ in the same sentence. That's going to take a while for me to get used to. But here's another high fly ball that's going to allow me to tag up, come home. So, really, I have that one home run here at the beginning of the game. Everything else here has come from sacrifice flies, which is really cool for me to be able to see. I mean, that's a lot more realistic here. But McCann with a good hit. Outfielders aren't even going for that one, so a home run again for McCann. I'm expecting a lot of power hitting out of him. Or I should say, he really has not let me down at all in the couple games that I've been playing here as the Atlanta Braves. So that'll be exciting to see what happens, because if everybody who is up before him in the lineup, or even one person before him in the lineup gets on base, we're seeing a multi-run home run, you know what I mean? So, gosh, nice that we have that. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more. I'm very excited about the Braves and how we're going to be offensively. There's going to be a lot of runs, no doubt about that. So this just kind of goes to show you we've got a lot of ways to be able to get those runs. All right, here we are, like just about ready to hit the 7-minute mark, and we're only in inning number 3. Marlins getting a hit right here. Not the best. Gosh, you would figure that over in left field here that Justin Upton would be able to, get that one, but he didn't. Kind of disappointing, but that's okay. 0-2 count right now for Minor in the bottom of the 3rd. This one going to be perfecto, because it's going to end up being a double play for us. So that's what I needed here, just to make sure that the Marlins weren't doing anything against my momentum. 5-0 is the score here in the top of the 4th. Gosh, BJ Upton's rocking it. That's his 3rd hit for him today. So he'll be on first. I'm going to take a look to see if I may be able to go ahead and steal. Look at that. 86 is what I've got for speed. A 75 base running ability. Absolutely, I'm heading for second. There's even a little pitch out there, too. And I'm safe at second. So, let's see. I think Heyward and I think BJ Upton now are the only ones who have gotten stolen bases. But unfortunately, he doesn't come home. I just wanted to show that to let you guys know I stole a base. Joel Benjamin coming in now to relieve Minor. Joel Benjamin is one of those players who have actually come to spring training as a prospect. So not too familiar with him, but I'm going to be excited, though, to kind of see how he does. This is not good to be able to start things off with it, but we almost see a collision in the outfield between Jason Heyward and BJ Upton. But the thing that surprised me the most is you would figure that in the game, with all the realism of MLB 13 the show, kind of figured center fielder is the one who makes the call on who's going to make the catch in the end. Like if both the right fielder and the center fielder like I got it, the center fielder basically gets the right of way, if you will. But I guess I was pretty smart there and just decided to cut in front of Heyward before I tried to go after that one. Could have turned into something pretty bad, but no collision there, which means nobody was injured, so I guess it is okay. Top of the 6th now for the Braves. Heyward getting another hit in his center field. A lot of hits here for the Braves. I mean, nothing obscene, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not like I'm at 20 or 30 hits or anything like that right now, but we've done a pretty good job up to this point. So Heyward with that stolen base earlier. I'm going again. Was that a pitch out or was just that a really bad pitch? I don't know, but I make it into second with another stolen base. So that's 2 for Heyward in this game. And I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and try and make it 3 here with Justin Upton at the plate. And I make it in there. That was close. That kind of lets me know I need to be careful about when I do that. I can't just assume that with Heyward I'm going to be able to take third every single time. All right, so with him 90 feet away from home, this is going to be a good hit. It's going to go down the line in the left field. It's going to bounce to the wall. Heyward, of course, coming home, and I'm going to end up with a double right now with Justin Upton. So we've got another run on the board here. We're making it that much more difficult for the Marlins to come back in this one. It is 6-0 now in the top of the 6th. Kind of still going with the shutout right now, but not a great move right here. I'm going to head home, though. It was a risky move, but I am safe. Wow. I was genuinely expecting to be out at home. But I'm glad that I went ahead and did that very risky move. It ends up paying off for me here in the end. Ah, dang it. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I thought Justin Upton was going to be able to get that one, but I totally misjudged that one, and I paid the price by allowing the Marlins to get a double. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in Steve Abbott now. Honestly, I thought that the first reliever here did a really, really good job. Steve Abbott, though, another one of those players that have come in as a prospect in this game. Kind of gives up a hit here early on. That kind of worries me. But, I mean, what is there for me to really be worried about in the end? I mean, I haven't gone ahead and brought in any prospects for offensive purposes here. So I'm still going to be getting a lot of hits against the Marlins as they're going ahead and bringing in some prospects. But, wow. That's a 1-4-3 double play. I don't see those too often here, but there's another hit for me down the left field line. It kind of lets me know that I'm hitting the ball kind of early, but it's working out for me here with a double. I could see yet another run here. We're in a very good situation, of course, for that. What's interesting is that was Abbott, my pitcher. So after a ground ball, he gets over to third. Heyward going to hit it over to second. That's going to bring him home. So we get another run, and it's cool because it was my pitcher. You don't see too many doubles out of pitchers, but, man, that was awesome. I think that might be the first hit I've had from a pitcher here in MLB 13 this show. So that's kind of cool. Matt Downs up at the plate here now. Abbott having actually a very, very good performance here in this game. I've been very impressed with the prospects that have been pitching here today. Now, I know I've got to go ahead and give them some other chances to be able to pitch and kind of see what they can do. When it comes down to, limiting my roster to just 25 or to the 25-man roster, these guys probably aren't going to be appearing too often at all unless they come up from like AAA or something. But I still wanted to, kind of continue with the spring training feel, bringing in these other players. And it's been awesome. Gets a strikeout right there against Downs. That was kind of like prospect versus prospect, though. Been seeing that a few times here in this game, especially towards the end now. The Marlins are bringing in a lot of pinch hitters. Downs was actually brought in as a pinch hitter earlier. So get the strikeout on 3 pitches. That's, of course, what I want to see out of all of my pitchers here. But another good hit for me. Going into center field. All right. So now that we've got some things going here in the 9th inning, it is 8-0. Who knows what's going to happen right here. It's going to be a hit, but I didn't make it. Dang it. Still got the runner at second, though. 1 out. So I've got a pretty good chance of being able to bring him home. This one is going to go into the gap in left center. So, yep, that's going to give him enough time to come home. 9-0 is going to be the score of the game here. Once he touches home plate, I'm in there safely at second. Gosh. So, all around, just a lot of great hitting in this game. Marlins just not able to adapt to this at all. Of course, again, they've got some prospects that are in here pitching too. So, all right, Donnie Sorvala, I think is how that's pronounced. My bad. But he's going to be in here in the 9th inning. I'm giving him a chance to be able to, pitch in the last inning. Again, just trying to see how he's going to be. But first out of the game, just goes right back to him. Makes a throw over to first, where Freeman is there to go ahead and touch the bag. So, out number 2. Not going to be this one. It's actually going to be a hit in the right field. I gotcha. You probably thought I was talking about it. But that was actually really close. Heyward had that assist, actually, in the last spring training game. A tremendous throw from right field over to first. I thought he was going to have another one right there. But this one going down the line in left field here, we're going to be seeing B.J. Upton getting the out at third. Or, sorry, Justin Upton in left. See, this is going to throw me off just all year. All right, bottom of the ninth here, 2 outs. Just goes right back to him. And that is going to be the game. So I appreciate you guys watching this. Braves end up getting the win over the Marlins at 9-0. So subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff. Just make sure you go ahead and check the description below. But thanks again, you guys. Sorry about the audio. Sorry about mixing up BJ and Justin Upton out there in left field. It's going to happen quite a bit probably. But again, you are phenomenal people. Thanks for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.